This is music, and this is another Kupiku haul. Oops, I did it again. I bought another stack of CDs from Kupiku over in Japan. The thing is, they have a lot of items that are on my want list, which are impossible to find in my neck of the woods, and they are at fair prices too. So I decided to do another Band-Aid solution and buy another stack of CDs from them. So I have to say, so far it's been a very positive experience for me buying from Kupiku. So I will probably keep supporting that record store and pick stuff up from them every now and then. Let's get down to business up first. Aldious Deep Exceed. Aldious, it's a band that I have been getting into recently over the last couple of years. Originally, I was a little bit hesitant because I had heard a couple of snippets from some of their more recent songs, and I was under the false impression too that it was kind of romantic symphonic metal. But then I decided to take the plunge and buy some of their CDs on sale from JPU Records in the UK. And the first one I heard was Evoke 2, where they had partially re recorded some of their songs with Rin on vocals. And she's, in my opinion, such a fantastic vocalist. Great voice, powerful voice, very expressive voice too. And before her, they had a vocalist called Reno with a very, very different voice. I picked up some of the Reno fronted ones too from JPU Records. She has a very silken, soft voice, and it's perfect for the ballads. But I do think Rin's voice is better suited for their hard-hitting songs. But before Reno, they had another vocalist, Rami, and I think she was the original vocalist and maybe even a founding member, I think. And I have not heard her yet, so I've been on the hunt for some Rami fronted CDs, and lo and behold, this is one of them, Deep Exceed. So I really look forward to listening to this. Some Aldious fans have told me that she's a fantastic vocalist. Also picked this one up, Determination, also by Aldious. And here's another kind of cool thing. A bunch of the CDs I bought were listed as having no OB, but some of them actually do have the OB strip anyhow. Here's one. So that was a nice positive surprise for sure. So there you go. I also picked this single up, Other World. Now this is with Reno on vocals, uh, single. And this one's Other World, if I didn't say that, this one also came with the OP. And it's also the version that has uh, a DVD with it. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, Otherworld, I have actually been looking for this for a while, so I'm happy to have picked this one up. Also, this one here, Dazed and Delight, also Reno fronted. And this one I think was a rental unit originally, or rental CD. And I thought it would be completely beat up, but all it has is a couple of these like stickers, which I just think are catalog stickers. This one even, despite the fact that it's rental, this one also has the OB. And as you can see, there's just the sticker here and a sticker on the CD. This also has a DVD. So yeah, very cool. So I'm happy to have these Aldius CDs that I have been looking for. Up next, maybe a little bit surprising, it's a band called Narita, but they're signed on Japanese label, or they were signed on a Japanese label, I think. Um, and they were quite popular in Asia, but they're actually a Danish band with some British members too, and they're virtually unknown in Denmark. But yeah, so I picked this one up, Narita Changes, and this is melodic hard rock with a metal edge and also with a progressive edge, which is what I kind of appreciate about it. This one also came with the OB, so that is very cool. After Narita, they formed a band called Prime Time, which is certainly progressive hard rock, in my opinion. I have to pick up some of their stuff. Another Narita album here, Life, which I haven't heard. I've heard some snippets from it, but I haven't heard it. And I've learned my lesson. Don't rely only on snippets. So there you go, Narita Life. From Denmark to our one of our brother countries, Sweden. It's kind of like Denmark, Norway, and Sweden are kind of like brother countries. Anyways, Mountain by Nubian Rose, Swedish melodic hard rock, also signed on a Japanese label. And this is just tasty melodic hard rock, the way that the Swedes do it so well. So I think this one is the alternative cover art. The cover artwork that most people know is probably this one. See, there's another Obi. It's probably this one here. Just a photograph of, I think her name is Sophia Lilia, the vocalist. She has a good, powerful hard rock voice for sure. So I've been looking for a copy of this one, and I'm happy to have picked this one up. So that's cool. Now back to Japan. Uh, Goddesses of Thrash by Valkyrie. Now, Valkyrie is a very interesting band. They are all ladies. They're a thrash metal band. They go way back to the 80s too. Originally, they were called Valkyrie with an L, but then they changed to Valkyrie. And at some point, they were Valkyrie Zero, I think. And I think now they're back to being Valkyrie. So, yeah, an old school Japanese thrash metal band, all ladies with, they go way back to the 80s. So I've heard one song which was pretty damn cool. So I've been looking to pick some of their stuff up, and there you go. Here's one CD. And the two last ones I'm very stoked to have, like I am with all of these, but the two last ones are some CDs I've been looking for ages. Way back in 2010, maybe even 2009, 2010, maybe 2011. I don't remember. But there used to be an electronics store, kind of a chain in Denmark called Fona, and they had computer games and CDs and all that stuff. And they had a kind of a corner of the shop which was dedicated to metal, and they often had some pretty crazy offers. So I found a CD once by a band called Vigilante. I paid 5 Danish kroner for it, and when I took it home and listened to it, I just loved it. It was progressive metal, kind of in the vein of Fate's Warning and Dream Theater, maybe a less darker version of Psychotic Waltz, kind of like somewhere in between those with a good dose of Deep Purple inspiration. And it was just awesome. And I've been trying to find some of their other stuff on physical media, and it's been impossible even to find it in Japan. But lo and behold, Kupiku came to the rescue. Here's one, Vigilante, and this is Cosmic Intuition. Does this one also have? Yeah, I didn't expect that, but this one also has the OB. That is damn cool. This is just a great band. If you like the kind of Japanese style 80s metal, um, with the vocal style and all that stuff, if you like that, and if you also like, you know, late 90s, early 2000s progressive metal, I think this is gonna be your cup of tea. It's great stuff. I haven't heard this one, but the album I do have is fantastic. And also, four, they had this one too. So that is awesome. So I'm really glad that I found those Vigilante ones, as well as the Aldious ones and the Valkyrie one and the Narita ones. I'm glad I found all of them. But there you go, a good stack of CDs from Kupiku. Thanks for watching.